Hey, what's up guys, it is DJ. Today we're going to take a look at the new premium expansion map called Zielonka. This is gameplay from FarmCon 23, however the presentation was in German, not English. I have modified the transcript from that presentation, and we're going to talk about some facts and information about the map itself, and then you can sit back and relax the rest of the way. The map is located in Central Europe. As you can see, the environment inspired by Germany's eastern neighbors. In terms of style, it is based on countries such as Poland or the Czech Republic, but is located in Central Europe and is technically a fictional map. When we load in, we start at the main farm with some older buildings that are very typical of the landscape. We've got a barn and a chicken coop on the main farm, and there's also a really big silo. The landscape is rather flat, and the fields are very strip-shaped, long and narrow, and very typical for this region as well. There are also stork's nests around the map, which are very characteristic of the landscape and very unique to Zielonka, as there's no other map that has them. There's new features on this map too, like potato chip factory, a piano factory, yes, pianos, works very similar to the factories on Silver Run, where there's a process to make something. It's very cool. There's also a canning factory used with the new vegetables coming in the DLC, which are carrots, parsnips, and red beet. You can pack them in jars and sell them for a profit. There's also a soup factory, which is another new building. On the northeast edge of the map, there's an extensive forestry area, ideal for logging. The map is actually ideally suited for everyone, agriculture farmers and loggers alike. Speaking of, Giants have integrated new types of trees, namely aspen and beech trees. In addition, the oak trees have also been revised on Zielonka. The forest is crisscrossed with various paths, and there's a lot to discover there. And conveniently, the sawmill is right next to the forest. It even has its own pathway. That way, you can do forestry work faster and more effectively. The map is really quite extensive, with lots of fields, almost 90 in total. There are also irrigation ditches and rows of trees. There's also a completely new railway building, a swamp area, new panel buildings, classic old farmhouses, and beautifully decorated buildings that were built in the area in the 1960s and 1970s. There's certainly a lot to discover. However, that is really it for the big talking points. The video shows a lot of other areas and points of interest that were not mentioned here, but that's the basic gist of it if you just want a summary of the presentation. However, if you want to see everything up close and personal, sit back and relax and check out some gameplay from Zielonka. Well guys, that is going to be it for today. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed the trip around Zielonka. If you have any questions, post those in the comments. Otherwise, drop a like on it if you did, get subscribed if you're new, and we'll see you later.